Alright guys, welcome back to another Dice Throwing How to Play. This is going to be Shadow, continuing with Kai's Megasonic Dice Throwing Homebrew collection. So Shadow is going to be a complexity 5 out of 6 because we have 7 dice instead of 5 to roll, and they're all there's 2 different colors because we're going to go over this. So, but first, hero setup. Set your Chaos Gauge tracker to 1. So your Chaos tracker is going to be up here. Set this to 1, and there's a max of 7. We'll go over that later because we have to go over our passive as well that adds to that Chaos Gauge. So 4 is Dice Anatomy, 1, 2, 3 is Ring, 4, 5 is Gun, and 6 is Chaos. So Ultimate Life Form is your passive. During your upkeep phase, you'll add 1 to the Chaos Gauge. So you'll add 1 to that die up there. And whenever you activate a Path Effect, we'll talk about those as well, add to the Chaos Gauge. So if you, during your upkeep, always add 1. If you activate a path effect, add 1 as well. So what is these paths? So you have 2 dice sets in your dice pool. Your hero dice, the blue dice, you've got 4 of those, and the doom dice, the 3. You've got 3 of those. So they each have their own dice anatomy. Your hero dice is down here, but the doom dice is 1 ring, 3 guns, 4 chaos. So it's actually easier to roll chaos with your doom dice if you only get 3 of those. Whenever you activate an offensive ability with all of 1 dice set, activate the path ability of the offensive based on which dice roll. So we're going to go over that as well. So first, I guess we can go over the chaos thing as well. Yeah, so the chaos thing, at the end of your opponent's defensive roll phase, you may set your chaos gauge to 0 to take additional ORP. Basically means you can get another offensive roll phase. So you can roll 3 times again and activate a different ability. Basically gives you another roll offensive phase for you to do whatever you want with that. So it's basically a combo style token. Allows you 2 attacks in 1 turn, but you do need 3 points on your chaos gauge to do this because you do need, right here it says you need 3 or more to have 1 roll attempt, 5 or more to have 2 roll attempts, and 7 to have 3. So this is how many roll attempts you'll get on your second offensive roll phase. So you definitely want to have your chaos gauge a little bit higher, but you can set it down to 3 if you wish, and we'll talk about the other status tokens. But first, let's simulate a turn. So let's see here. We add 1 to our chaos gauge on our upkeep, and now we're going to roll these dice, and we're going to try and get these combinations down. Alright, so we've got, let's see, we're trying to use our dice sets. We're trying to use all of them. Okay, so we have these. Okay. I could do this, but I want to make this dice, this red dice right here, a gun. That's not it. But is there anything that I can do with that? No, there's not. I want to make that red one a gun. Alright. Let's just say for the sake of time and effort here, we had a dice mod. We just used 1 more try. So we have 3 guns. 1, 2, 3 guns. And 2, 5, 1, 2 chaos. So we do chaos upper. Shoot. That's the hero path. Okay. Yeah, for the sake of time, I guess I'm gonna do this. We roll this. So we have 3 rings. This is why this character is complicated. You have to do the dice paths as they come. So Chaos Blast. Deal 5 and gain Chaos Shift. We'll go over that token in a second. But we activate the Doom path because we use all 3 of our Doom dice to activate this path. Note, if this said Hero Path on it, we couldn't do that because we didn't use these 2 dice. So we have to use all of 1 dice set to activate either Doom Path, the red dice, or use all the blue dice to activate the Hero Path thing. We'll talk about the Hero Path as well. It's basically the same thing though. Add 1 damage times your Chaos Gauge score, which is 1, 2. Should believe whenever you activate a path effect, add 1. So we add 1 here and then do 1, 2, 3. So that is 1, 2, 3. So that's deal 5 plus 3. Now we're dealing 8 damage with Chaos Shift. So we're dealing 8 damage to a theoretical opponent. Let's just get them out here. Say they deal 3 to us. And we deal 8 to them, like so. And we also gain Chaos Shifts. So Chaos Shifts, you may spend this token to swap the value of 2 of your dice, or you may spend 2 CP to increase the value of 2 of your dice. Okay, so we'll use that next time. That's just the dice mod again. So let's say our opponent hits us with 10. Roll 2 hero dice and 2 doom dice for your defense. So roll 2 of each. So 2 rings, 2 chaos. For every pair of rings, prevent 2. For every pair of chaos, gain chaos shift. So we have 2 chaos shift tokens, nice. And we prevent 2, so they're hitting us with 8, so we only take 6. Alright, during our upkeep, move this chaos to 4. And now we have chaos shift. So we have some dice mods. I'm gonna try and activate the hero path. So I'm gonna use all 4 of our dice to activate that largest trait. So 6 in a row. So we need. Now, this is a good start. We need another. Okay. Kind of want to do this, but I gotta make this something. I'm gonna change this up. There's a largest straight. Now we only get a mega straight. Well, we have dice rolls, so. Oh, there we go. It's not what I wanted, but we can spend Chaos Shift and spend 2 CP to tip up this to a 6, and then also tip up this to a 6, even though we don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Activate Mega Straight, deal 6 damage, plus our hero path, which since we activated a path ability, we move up 1 because of our passive, but now we deal 6 and add 4, so now we're dealing 10 damage. So they deal 3 damage to us from their defensive, we deal 10 damage to them. So that's how path effects work, and you saw how Chaos Shift works. You can spend 2 to tip up your value, the value of 2 of your dice up 1, or swap 2 of your dice's value. So you can swap your values to try and activate your hero path with another dice. And then also agility. Let's say for the sake of this, we activate this. We gain agility, but we don't activate the doom path when it's on our turn. So we get hit with that. And we gain agility, and we're dealing 5 damage to them, like so. And yeah, so we're dealing 5 damage, but we have 6 points. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to activate our Chaos Gauge. We're going to set it to 0. So we're going to deal 5 damage to them. They're going to do 2 damage to us when they're defensive. But we're going to activate our Chaos Gauge. So we're going to set it to 0 from 6. So since it was 5 or more, we get 2 roll attempts to activate any of our abilities. We do have Chaos Shifts. We have a free dice mod if we want to. Let's just say we have some CP available. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Oh, we have this already. Yeah, we have this. 3 rings, 2 chaos. We can do this, deal 5, and gain Chaos Shift again. So we have another Chaos Shift token gained. And we add 1 for our Chaos Gauge. It would be our up. It's at 0, so unfortunately we don't add anymore. But they deal 2 damage to us, we deal 5 to them. We have Chaos Shift on our side. So let's say for the final demonstration, they're hitting us with a mega attack. 12 big ones. So of course we're going to roll our dice here. We rolled 2 rings. So we're going to prevent 2, so we're only being hit with 10 damage now. But let's spend our agility token. Spend this token after being attacked and roll 1 to prevent half damage on a 1 or 3. So let's say we rolled a 1. We did roll a 4, so technically it didn't work. So we're still going to take that 10 damage. But if it did roll a 1 or 3, then we'd only be taking 5 damage because half of 10 is 5. But we didn't, we rolled a 4, so we're taking 10. So yeah, that's Shadow. Pretty complex character overall with the 2 dice sets, but I think if you played Dice Throne for as long as I have, which is now a couple years, you kind of get the rhythm of Dice Throne. I feel like you can play this as maybe a tournament character, for like a competitive tournament character. Definitely something you would try, especially because on a tournament, the best thing to do in a tournament is to play wackiness, because wackiness confuses your opponent. Like if you show up there with a Black Widow, your opponent knows you're going to be trying to get ability upgrades. So they're going to try and mess with your CP and make it so you can't get any covert ops or get ability upgrades and try to you can like, what are you here? And then you can have both the element of the surprise and also have to and it's just a wacky game for them. Learning experience for them, wacky you can have it great. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys with the next hero. Toodaloo!